We know you're passionate about regional growth, but why does it really matter today? And what can we do when we leave here today to really drive growth and across all of the UK's regions and nations?
Yeah, I mean, I think let's take the first part first. Why does it matter? It's interesting, isn't it, that in the time frame of just this project that we're launching the report of today, we've seen the US election result, we've seen the Brexit vote, and when we began this project, it was an emerging issue. I think now, I don't think anybody seriously doubts the proposition that there's a fundamental question being asked about huge sections of society that feel left behind, and really, this project goes right to the heart of that. So, I mean, we would have said it mattered anyway a year ago, 2 years ago. I think everybody can see it's a hugely important issue now, that the fact is we've got a move in our society that says a significant number of people just feel as though what has been going on the last 15 or 20 years hasn't helped them. And some form of policy framework that starts to move things in that direction is what's essential, and that's why I think it matters fundamentally. As to what emerges from the report, I think it's been a real eye-opener for some people. I think there's never been a shortage of people who care about this. I mean, for example, London's a fantastic city. We should be proud of it on a global stage. The question isn't about how to diminish London and bring the regions back to life. It's how to let those regions kind of continue to grow in the slipstream of what we've seen happening. And I think everybody always got the idea that there's something to do with skills and there's something to do with infrastructure. That's true. But I think what the detail of the work that's gone on here is it's given people who care, and there's no shortage of those, something to focus on and something really tangible to touch. So let's take education, for example. We have got great universities. People say it all the time. We've got all these great universities, lots of them are in the north, and where I come from, why can't that be part of the solution? Well, I think what this report's saying is that's not really part of the problem. The university level system is great, it's a great asset to us. The issue is at the secondary school level, the results that are happening there. And dare I say it, quite a lot of what we need to see happen as part of the solution is not actually for people maybe who are even destined to go to university. Great if there are more, great if we could improve their chances, but it's that bunch of people whose future is not down that path, it's down a different path that we can make a difference to. So I think that's number one. I think the second piece is the light that it's shone for me on infrastructure. I'm in the infrastructure business, so I'm interested in that. Everyone always talks about transport, but the whole kind of focus of not just having more trains or more roads and letting people see what makes the growth, which is that ability for cities to have a larger catchment area, practically speaking, of real normal people who need to get home on a night to the family, to do what they've got to do, and they can contemplate going to work 30 miles, 40 miles further than they may otherwise contemplate. That widens the skills pool and over time drives up that competitiveness and productivity. I think two really important takeaways that can give us something to hook our policy development on. So I think it's a fantastic piece of work.